Welcome to another episode of That Arrow Show. Tonight's episode, Honor Thy Fathers. We're going to get into the good, we're going to get into the bad, and we're going to get into the Laurel. Alright, so on tonight's episode, Oliver receives a package and it's a dead body, which kicks off a catalyst of a bunch of bullshit. So, who has goods?
First of all, I like to thank God. I like to thank God for sending Thea Queen to save this show. I think we've all could have used that by now, especially with all the fuckery that's been going on.
Yeah.
Because when she speaks direct. Mm-hmm. And that's one thing I love about her character and what the show has been missing. Mm-hmm. This episode speaks to, and we've brought this up before, how the voice of women, especially in this series, impacts the show on a positive note. Mm-hmm. Because, it took her insight to go inside and tell Oliver what everybody's been saying, and he will only listen to her because he knows she's the strongest member. Because out of everything that they've been through, she's the only one who's come out like literally on top and on their shit.
And the Robert Queen video pretty much confirmed that.
Yeah, and so in the same vein, it was his conversation with Felicity. Also, that put him back in the costume. So
yeah,
Felicity has a way with words, as he put it.
One of the things I wanted to mention, like the video with Robert Queen, and he says that Thea is stronger than Oliver, and they kind of hint at that earlier in the episode when Oliver is like, "Why don't you put the costume back on and come help me out?" He wasn't saying that because they need an extra hand. He was saying that because he needed her out there to feel more comfortable.
Well, see, here's the thing about that. I wanted to see her back because, like, let's be real. If she's gonna be retired, be retired. Don't jerk us off and put her in the costume for like 2 seconds and then make her leave or whatever. Mm-hmm. But in this case, I was like, yeah, she needed to not be in the costume because he's been hiding this entire time behind the moniker of Sportsmaster. Because that's who that is. With a stupid mask on that's not a hockey mask, but it's a hockey mask. You were Sportsmaster that entire time. The B story with Renee and Lance. Yeah, thank you. I forgot his name.
So I don't necessarily see that as controversial. It's a good story. It's just so late in the game. Mm-hmm. Well, we should have gotten the story a lot sooner.
Exactly, so that we can get more development on it.
But yeah, so too little, too late in my book. I still like it, but there's some pressing stuff going on in the show. Yeah. If there'd be 2 more episodes, we should have gotten this a long time ago.
Mm-hmm. All right, time to get into the bad. Judging by the little amount of goods we had in this episode, we about to rip this shit up. Who wants to go first?
One thing that pissed me off about this episode was that stupid Hanna-Barbera bullshit trap that Diggle and Oliver fell into.
Okay. So you may be wondering why Batman is here instead of Green Arrow. It's because this was a 1970s.
This was the Adam West Batman episode. Like when Egghead trapped them in concrete. And I think what fucked me up is when Sportsmaster had the gun out right as they were cutting the hole open.
The T-spear?
Yeah, and he had his gun out like he was finna fire some dudes up. And I'm like, you knew who that was.
If that was a villain, they would have just let you die.
Exactly. Like, what?
So going along with that, my bad within this context is Diggle's helmet. What does it do?
It just makes his face visible.
It's just,
yeah, like that.
He's just a walking nightlight.
Like if the helmet pulled up like diagnostics or some shit so that he can analyze some shit, like that would be awesome. But come on now, let's be real. Could he understand the diagnostics? That's some shit for Mr. Terrific.
Yeah, he would have been like, yo, what's a cold 360?
But I mean, make it sound like he's dumb and he's not. I mean, like, I just want the helmet to do something other than glow in the dark and protect him from bullets.
I got a keychain that can do that. I don't even fight crime.
Exactly.
A bad that I got bouncing off all this shit. Why the fuck would the camera be placed there. Okay, Robert Queen.
The security camera.
Yeah, Robert Queen accidentally killed somebody. Well, he didn't even kill him. The guy slipped and fell into a vat of something. Acme cream.
Concrete.
And then there's the camera footage overhead. Why in the fuck would a camera be placed there of all people?
It's like a camera spot.
It's like a camera being placed in this corner.
You asking? I don't know if it's the wrong question, but you need to come at this another way. Why the fuck would those two people specifically, who weren't even dressed or looked like they even belonged in that area of a factory, be arguing in that area of a factory? Other than they needed a way to kill this guy.
Another bad that I got is it's what something that Christian mentioned earlier, the whole Sportsmaster thing. It does not make Green Arrow is already a criminal. The cops were already after him anyway because being a vigilante is a criminal offense. So the fact that you're not wearing the suit is stupid.
Especially when the same dudes run with you. So what, you think the police was just looking and they were like, look, it's those guys that hang out with the Green Arrow, who's that new guy?
Oh God, that can't be the Green Arrow. Like, he's wearing a black mask.
Like the stupidity on display is baffling. And my thing is, a lot of that had to do with... And see, here we go with Oliver's bullshit. Like, he's so fucking worried about what Prometheus thinks of him, and he's reacting to what he's doing. And like, you're an adult. Like, who gives a fuck if he blames the Green Arrow or does this and that? You already in the wrong. Just put the suit on.
And
God damn.
That's what really pissed me off about this episode. This wasn't Green Arrow. This was Gats and Friends.
Exactly. Yeah, like everybody had a gun. Except Mr. Terrific.
He just had a deadly laser beam.
Exactly.
And to piggyback off that, my bad. So Diggle, your gun can shoot like grappling things.
Why the fuck were you doing that the entire season?
And that's my problem. You have been killing people. Well, hold on. You have been murdering people. This entire, like, if you shoot somebody in the chest, they die. But you have had a way to say a restraining device on your gun this whole time.
I will see you that bullshit and raise the filler episode about the gun violence and Diggle will talk about it. And I'm like, are you fucking serious? Not only do you use a gun, but then we flash forward to this episode and your gun has a restraining device? Wait, what y'all missing is he killed two dudes before he in that same fight. He killed two dudes. He was the first person to kill guys before they started it. He popped it off.
No, okay. Like, so tag me in. Speaking of killing, the villain of this episode was the wrestling dude. Now, his power is that he can't feel pain. I don't care how
empty cliff into
exactly. I don't care how much pain you can't feel. If somebody unloads several clips of your ass, you will die.
So which is it? Is he invulnerable or he can't feel pain? So that B plot was pretty good, and it stressed out, not stressed, but it fleshed out their relationship and whatnot. But at the end, when he didn't show up for the hearing and whatnot, that was fucked up. No, and I'm pretty sure it's gonna be explained in the next episode. But like the way they handled that was like, oh, we just needed to end this real quick so we can get that out of the way.
Let me piggyback off that right quick.
It might have something to do with what's happening next week. Remember them being kidnapped.
True,
well, here's my thing. But even if bouncing off that one for a second, and I kind of like the fact that Renee didn't show up because think about it, what does he spend his nights doing? At any night he can end up dying, and then his daughter be left at home.
But to be fair, he is surrounded by a group of friends that you could almost call family.
Yeah, no, but the thing is, that's still the whole purpose of this is I miss my daddy. But your dad can literally be killed by
okay, but so could Diggle, and his son works at the.
Well, we know he don't care about his family.
So I mean, like,
and then my whole issue with this is that Lance needed to mind his own fucking business. See, Lance is looking for replacement daughters. He need to go find some other outlet for that shit.
I have to disagree with you on that. I realize that Lance needs a hole to fill now that Laurel is gone. But the thing is, like, these two bonded. It was only inevitable that Lance was gonna get into his shit anyway.
Alright, everybody, it is time for the Laurels. Hold up, I gotta go first. So, first Laurel. Oliver reveals that he's been holding on to a recording for Thea from their father. Robert tells Thea that you need to be there for Oliver because you are the stronger one between the two. And that Oliver is going to need to lean on you and depend on you. That pissed me off, and this is why. It wasn't the message because he was not lying. Robert Queen know his kids, and he know Oliver is a punk ass. So when Thea is doing the most to help you out, and you tell her no, and she has to leave town, you are literally going against what your father was telling you and your sister to do, which is your sister's supposed. You know that's why she's doing it. Like, that really irked the fucking shit out of me.
He undermines everybody that's there, and he looks like a hypocrite in regards to it, because once again we go back to where he was like, you can't go to the dark side because blah blah and that. And I'm like, but they doing it to help yo stupid ass.
Yeah, Thea basically said, you know, when you tell us stuff, it's not concrete. It sounds like an order, but you know we don't have to listen to you. Basically.
Exactly.
My Laurel for this episode is the beginning when I can't believe my father would do that. Well, let's roll back the tape a little bit.
You going in the Wayback Machine?
Let's go back to the beginning when your daddy killed an innocent man.
But King's not a murderer.
And then killed himself. Let's go back to your daddy helped out with the thing that Malcolm Merlin was doing.
The culling or whatever.
Let's go back to the fact that it's already been proven that your dad has had infidelity issues. Let's go back to the fact that you knew that Laura Queen, okay, so the dad is a murderer, the mom has been helping with undertaking too, and fucking Malcolm Merlin. You are a sociopath, and your sister ain't even your sister. And you can't believe your family does what?
Not a murderer, but he basically told you to murder people.
Exactly!
Like, he gave you a fucking book and said, do this.
Another Laurel for me. So, flashbacks are back. Dolph Lundgren is back.
Yes, he is.
For 2 more episodes.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever plans he has for Oliver, I don't really care.
My Laurel is the sea of stupid that this show is swimming in. So Chase takes his sword and literally gives himself up, and nobody thinks, hey, there's something weird about it. This guy who's been on the wrong, who has infiltrated the government and been literally breathing on my neck this entire time, gives himself up, and not one person goes, hey, he might be playing us.
Exactly. Like,
Oliver didn't tilt his head even a little and be like, why this shit?
I am not the brightest crayon in the fucking box, but I know bullshit when I see it. And with Chase being such a bro, and this whole thing being your daddy ain't shit, you don't think he knows that his daddy wasn't shit either?
Exactly.
Your daddy didn't want you. Oh my God, my plan's my only weakness.
So that leads me to Prometheus is being held by Argus, the secret government organization.
So he can just walk out the front door whenever he feels like it.
But Mayor Queen announces that Prometheus has been caught by the Green Arrow. So who has Prometheus if he's being held by a secret government organization?
I got one more Laurel, so we're not supposed to notice that Prometheus goes from 6 feet to 5.
And lose 100 pounds.
We're supposed to forget that.
Alright guys, so that's it for another episode of That Arrow Show. Be sure to like and subscribe.